We got Bitcoin pumping, we got shorts getting absolutely wrecked, and lastly, we have Amazon getting into the crypto game with potentially its own token. Let's get into it. What's felt like a year in crypto time, we finally have some bullish action in Bitcoin. For the past month, we've been trending down and broke that $30,000 level. Now, since the beginning of May, or like mid-May, we have traded between around that $30,000 to $40,000 level. And right now, we're closer to that $40,000 level. So we'll see if this consolidation period, we actually break out of this range. The expected reason behind this increase in Bitcoin is around liquidation of shorts. In the past 24 hours, there was around $1 billion liquidated, and this happens when there's a lot of leverage in the markets. So in the past, it's been the longs that are over leveraged to the long side getting liquidated, and you get those flash crashes. Whereas now, if everyone's bearish and they're short, well, you have a situation where they get liquidated and you get spikes in the price. So on Binance, there was one futures contract that went from 38,000 to 48,000 basically within moments, and then, retracted a little bit. But that's what happens when there's leverage in the markets. If you're wondering how much leverage someone can take out, we're talking about 100x on platforms like Binance and FTX. Now, there's a lot of scrutiny, so they've reduced it down to 20x, but even then, that's a lot. I mean, you're talking about some random kid named Jimmy that worked a summer job, has $3,000, and with 100x has potential to buy up to $300,000 worth of cryptocurrency, which, if you think about that, is just absolutely nuts. The other reason people think that Bitcoin potentially spiked in price is because of Amazon announcing that they have their own token coming out. But then again, when you read the articles about this news, it's coming from an insider. So I feel like there's a lot of speculation when it comes to this news. Just look at this title. Amazon definitely lining up Bitcoin payments and token, confirms insider. Whoever the hell that is. Now, I don't know if that news is purely speculative, if that's really just coming from rumors or whatnot, but if you look up Amazon jobs cryptocurrency, you'll see that they are hiring for positions related to cryptocurrency, whether that's blockchain architect. 3 days ago, they posted this digital currency and blockchain product lead. So the company itself is looking to hire people related to crypto. The question is, are they developing their own token? That's definitely more on the speculation side. As someone who's invested in Amazon stock, I think this would be a great move for the company, just because if they were able to create their own payment system, they could cut out the middlemen that they're paying fees to. So whether that's credit card companies or PayPal, you name it, they could reduce those fees and add to their bottom line and increase their margins. And Amazon isn't the only big tech company thinking about this. Facebook last year announced a Libra currency, which was a crypto that essentially would just be a dollar-pegged coin. Plus, we can live in a world where you work for Amazon, get paid in Amazon tokens in your Amazon home, and you buy everything and get it delivered via Amazon and pay for it all with your Amazon tokens. Oh God. And then Jeff can finally take over the entire galaxy. Something else interesting I noticed related to Bitcoin is that the stock to flow model is showing quite the variance to its historical range. So throughout the history of the stock to flow model, we can see that the model variance, whenever it gets to around this -1 area, historically speaking, it served as a pretty good indicator to get back into Bitcoin for the long term. So it's interesting to see that normally, if you look at the most bullish point for Bitcoin on this model, is around 800 days till the next halving. Now we're approaching that. We're kind of in this 1,000-day range. So over the next, 100 to 150 days, or about half a year, we could potentially have a run back up to this stock to flow range. Now, this hasn't really failed yet historically. It could vary from this model from here on out. Just something interesting that I noticed, and whether or not we start to kind of creep back up to this range. And according to this, by the end of the year, or basically beginning of next year, we'd be around $86,000 for Bitcoin. Something else I tend to look at when it comes to Bitcoin is the market cap related to all the other cryptos. The percentage of the crypto market for Bitcoin right around that mid-May level was around 40%, and it was getting towards that historical low. We see that right now it's slowly climbing, and honestly, I feel like Bitcoin needs to lead the market higher before altcoins rally. So if there's any crypto that I want to be in right now, Bitcoin is the one that has the most, I guess, stability when it comes to the markets crashing, and it holds its price better than altcoins that can get absolutely wrecked. Something else to note is that when Bitcoin was hitting 3,000 and Ethereum was around 2,000, I restarted my dollar cost averaging, where I'm taking all the profits that I sold my Ethereum around like that 4,000 level and Bitcoin around like 50 to 60,000. As I was trimming the positions as they were getting too large, I'm taking those profits and starting to dollar cost average back into my crypto positions. I think one of those situations where if we get a correction in crypto 50% from all-time highs, that's kind of when I can start to dollar cost average. So over the next 4 years until the next halving, I start to increase my stacks again, and the next time we go on a huge bull run, I'm well positioned to once again make money from that upside. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Main Street Wolf, where we talk investing, crypto, anything to do with money. Thanks guys for watching, and have a great day.